How's it going, folks? Max here from Lux Fitness and Wellness Club, bringing you our third video here in the month of April. Now, we've gone through some lower body exercises the past 2 weeks for the quads, for the hamstrings. This week I'll be going over one of my favorite abdominal exercises. Now, there's a lot of different muscle groups in the abs, as we call them in a general term, but I'm going to be focused on one called the rectus abdominis, which is the main one that we see through here. Generally, it's referred to when we have a six-pack or something of that nature. That's what the muscle group is going to be. So to target that, I like to do an exercise that's called a cable crunch. Now, this exercise can be a little bit difficult to set up and can take some time to get used to, but I'm going to go through a more regressive version that often helps clients that begin with this to start off and figure out how to do it without getting a lot of accessory motion. So the setup is going to look something like this. You can use a bunch of different attachments. I like to use the double cable here. I find it's the easiest for myself to use. So I'm going to grab it here, and I'm going to come down and I'm going to be kneeling. So from here, what I want to think about is curling myself down all through my midsection, trying to take my ribs and bring them down towards my hips. One big mistake that folks make is they shoot the hips back as they come down, and that becomes more of a hip flexor type exercise than an ab exercise. So again, this is going to look a little bit more like this. I'm here, handles are up, and I'm pivoting right on my hips, curling my elbows down to my mid-thigh. Now, we often are going to get a little bit of accessory motion backwards because it can be tough to balance, but one big mistake folks make is they come down too far, which is going to lead them to falling through. So if I have an individual that can't do this, or they're struggling to keep that posture, one thing I like to do is take one of those slam balls I have here as a reference point behind the legs, and then put it right behind here and have them squeeze onto it. Now, this is going to have them sort of sit back, but they're not going to be able to push anymore. So now, they're going to be able to do this motion without shooting back because the ball's in the way. So now I'm here, and I'm curling right down, going through that crunching motion. One of the reasons I absolutely love this exercise is it's an easy to load exercise. So a lot of times with ab exercises, it can be tough for us to add an external load. With this, because it's on the cable machine, it's a lot easier for me to do that. So there it is, folks. One of my absolute favorite ab exercises, the cable crunch. As always, I hope you learned something. If you did, make sure to give the video a like. Any question, put those in the comments. This video and all the others can be found on our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube page. And as always, if you're struggling to hit your goals, you're looking to be a better you, lose weight, get stronger, just be healthier, don't hesitate to reach out to us here at Lux. We specialize in getting you your results and meeting your goals. As always, have a good one, and I'll see you next week as we go through a different muscle group. Have a good one, folks.